Yo, yo, guys. Let me start off. Let me just start this shit off. Yo, the gaming industry is fucked. Like, it's fucked, bro. It's fucked. And like half of y'all niggas. Look, let me not get on. Let me not get on y'all. Let me just go ahead and get into it, right? So I've been playing Horizon. I've been playing Horizon Forbidden West for about like a day and a half straight, right? I mean, like just fiending the game, doing the most, bro. Just like doing everything in the game. And let me back up. Let me back up, right? So this channel is I'm Mash Players. Like I said, there's the Mash channel, right? And we have lots of goals on that channel. But then there's also like the smaller goals of this channel, right? And the smaller goal of this channel was before we got to the point where we want to get to, I wanted to see if I could get a voice either for myself or for an entire community in the gaming industry with this channel, right? So that was the idea. Make gaming news videos, commentary, seems about right. You know what I'm saying? Stuff I like to talk about this stuff. Let's do that, right? And I stopped uploading on this channel because 90% was because 90 or 80% was because I genuinely didn't have enough time, right? I was busy. But the other like 10, 15%, 20, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was because that small mission of having a voice in the gaming industry started to really it really was not there anymore. Like it really wasn't. It really wasn't because like so many things were happening at the time that it was just like in the gaming industry that it was like, bruh, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I would rather just let you like watch y'all niggas let this stuff burn instead of like just sitting here and talking about it. That's how it felt sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. When certain things were happening, when certain like big news stories were going on, and the way people were talking about it, and the way like what people were getting from it. But basically, like I'm feeling that way again. But since I'm back on the channel, I'm gonna just voice it, right? So I'm playing Horizon, and I've played it enough to tell you right now. Like I haven't like finished it. I don't even think I've gotten like halfway. I might be at the halfway point, maybe. I don't think I am, right? So I can tell you the game is not just next level because of its visuals, right? Um, the gameplay and the story, like the other elements, are good. They're really good. But what makes this game so undeniably, like insanely good, is the production value. And some of y'all might think when I say production value, I'm just talking about the visuals. I'm not just talking about the visuals, right? So let's say I'm playing some Ubisoft game. Let's say I'm playing Far Cry 6, right? If I go to this side this little outpost or some shit in Far Cry 6 and I'm doing missions. First off, there's an immediate disconnect when I'm playing those side missions from when I'm playing the main story missions, right? These main story missions, like they're larger in scale, they have more things going on, more enemies, more content, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, right? And I go play a side mission, it might be some dude, he talks for a second, you know what I'm saying? It's not nearly as animated as some of the like main story cutscenes, and I go do like a small little side quest that's barely worth anything, right? Okay, and that takes you out of the game. It takes you out of the game. It might not take y'all niggas out the game, but it takes me out the game. And I think that when you play enough games like Horizon, a game where that's not the case, because if I'm playing Horizon and I go to the smallest little outpost, and there's somebody there that I can like, not just someone I can talk to and get information from, but somebody there I can like have like a whole like a side quest or an errand that's like they're like super side quests. There's like side quests and there's like smaller side quests, whatever. If I'm doing one of those and I'm talking to one of the NPCs, it does not feel like I'm doing a side quest. It feels like I'm doing a main quest. From the animation all the way up into what enemies I run into, all the way up into like what places I go to. You know what I'm saying? When I'm playing something like Far Cry or some other open world game, even Spider-Man shit, like I know this side quest can only go so far because it's a side quest. When I'm playing Horizon, that's not the case. And that's just one aspect of production value. You know what I'm saying? That's just one thing about this game. Or something like if I go to a new area, this new area, You know, you go to new areas in video games all the time, and NPCs might say stuff like, "Oh man, we're at risk," and things like that. We don't know what we're gonna do. We need someone to help us, some shit like that. But you know, since it's a side quest, you know, since it's like just some side area of the map, these characters aren't really at risk. You just have this like you're imagining that something could happen here when it really can't. You know what I'm saying? Because the developers either are lazy or don't have the money to build anything beyond their little like outpost, besides this little NPC outpost, whatever. When I pull up to a place in Horizon, I know that as I progress through the game, things in that place, people, and like in the place itself, could legitimately change. Like that stuff could actually change because they have the budget and like enough skillful developers over there to where like I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And that keeps me so invested in the game. And it's like whether or not you like Horizon, you get what I'm saying? Whether or not you like it, you have to acknowledge the scale of it and the production value of it. For instance, let's say we're talking about a TV series, right? Let's say I want to compare goddamn Modern Family. No. Agents of Shield, right? Marvel's Agents of Shield. I want to compare that to Infinity War and Endgame. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure there's some people that like Agents of Shield more than they like Infinity War and Endgame. But you also have to acknowledge those are two different goddamn like things. Like the amount of work and the amount of like people involved with something on the scale of Endgame or Infinity War, like that's a feat, my guy. That is a feat. You get what I'm saying? That is what Horizon is. And I'm like, but the thing is, it doesn't matter, right? We're going back to review scores, right? So I take a break from fiending Horizon just to tap into the internets for a second just to see what's going on, right? And I see two things, right? One, I see the Metacritic score going down, right? The critic score, it went down by another 1 point, down to an 88. And look, whether if you want to call the game like an 88, an 8.8 out of 10, we can get into that later. But it's the fact that like when you read some of these reviews that bring it down to an 8.8, it's some of the most ignorant goofball shit ever, right? And then you look at the user score. The user score for Horizon is at like a 7, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? And I look at it, but I don't want to look at it too much because I'm not trying to spoil the game for myself or something like that. So I look at it, right? And there's mad people giving the game zeros for like. Do I have to really even explain to you how fucking dumb that is? Do I have to even tell you how stupid the stuff they were saying was? Do I have to do that, bro? Like, really? A 0? Like, bro. The thing is, whether y'all want to admit it or not, you guys, the media, and PlayStation themselves care about review scores. Because the only time you guys don't care about review scores is when it doesn't fit your narrative. Same thing for something like PlayStation, right? They care about review scores. It's just that simple. Let's look at, in case you don't believe me, let's look at Days Gone and Ghost of Tsushima, right? Now, at the end of the day, Ghost of Tsushima is just an art piece compared to Days Gone, which feels like just another goddamn zombie game. Sure, it has the production value of a PlayStation Studios game, and it's pretty and all that shit. But like at the end of the day, Days Gone did not feel like it didn't feel special. It just didn't feel special, and so that's definitely a part of it. But why do you think Ghost of Tsushima is getting a movie? Why do you think it's a guarantee that Ghost of Tsushima is getting a sequel? That's because the critic score and the user score was extremely high. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That is why that game is getting a sequel, because it was beloved by a lot of people, and there's a number that shows it. You know what I'm saying? And it sold well. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, when I'm looking at Horizon and what's going on with Horizon, you gotta understand that the scores that this game is getting, it doesn't matter how much time and effort the Guerrilla Games put into this. And I mean, it's an insane amount of time and effort, because the game is on a scale that you have not fucking played before. This is the only one. This is the only game like this. Like there's this, like I'm telling you, like there is this fucking cloud in people's like heads or some shit where they're talking about this game like it's just another game. You have not played a game on this scale before. The only other games that are at this level would be something like Red Dead Redemption 2, like Grand Theft Auto 5 in its day, and like The Last of Us Part 2. You get what I'm saying? Like in this game, you know, as of right now, we're talking about like, you know, if we ignore the fact that something like Grand Theft Auto came out in 2013 and Red Dead came out in 2018, if we ignore that, this game is at the tippity top. Is at the tippity top. There's no other game with this amount of like that is this like packed with content. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And these scores that are coming out is just a slap in the face of all of that work. And it tells Sony, yo, like whether they listen to this or not, but it tells them, hey, this ain't hidden. It's not hidden like that. And it's just like, bro, what the fuck? What do you have to do? Like, oh my god, son. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, y'all niggas are like, bro, you're fucking it up. You're fucking it up so bad. You're fucking it up so bad. And I can't even take shit seriously anymore. Cause it's a fucking circus, bro. It's full of clowns everywhere. Cause you guys say you want good games, but then you get games like this and they're completely fucking ignored, bro. And it's like, you see PlayStation starting to make live service games and stuff like this. And you wanna know why? It's because the casuals keep those games alive, bro. It's because multiplayer games bring in money, bro. And it's like, I'm telling you, it's gonna get to a point where that's all we got. It's gonna get to a point where all we have are these multiplayer games because you guys won't even fucking acknowledge single player games like Horizon Forbidden West. Like people used to talk all the time about like single player games aren't dying, EA. What are you talking about, EA? Like, bro, they are dying when you don't fucking buy them and you don't acknowledge the amount of work that gets put into some of these games. You get what I'm saying? It gets to the point where it's like, okay, like look at this, the big games that Sony has announced beyond 2021, right? And you're going like, okay, what are those games? I'll tell you what they are. It's Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. They don't have anything else big that they haven't announced besides like Last of Us multiplayer. That's multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, what single player games do they have? Like, son, and the thing is, those games are gonna do good because Spider-Man is popular as hell and Wolverine is popular. So yeah, they're gonna do great. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna bring in the casuals. You get what I'm saying? But Horizon, like, they could have done better with the marketing. I'm not gonna hold you, because that game is not like, you think you've seen that game. I swear to you, you haven't. I swear to you, you have not seen that game. You won't understand it until you play it, bro. You won't understand it until you play it, or maybe watch like a full playthrough or something like that. It's not something you can just grasp in like from like an hour of footage, an hour of YouTube fucking like compressed fucking footage. You can't. Man, it's just like, bro, every now and it's like, you guys eat this shit up. You eat this shit up, bro. Like, they give you something like Assassin's Creed, what the fuck was it called? Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that we don't even talk about anymore. They gave you something like that, and everybody's so quick to hype that fucking dog shit game up. Like, dog shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's nice, maybe it's a little bit better than dog shit, but you're so quick to eat that shit up and hype that shit up. But then when you get a game like this, you got niggas like review bombing the shit and doing goofy shit. And it's like, even if you're an Xbox person and you're like, man, fuck PlayStation, you're gonna review bomb their shit? You understand that, like, you understand the value of competition, right? You probably don't, because that value has never been on your side, or at least it hasn't been since like 2013. But whatever, right? It's just dumb. Like y'all eat up this garbage, and then when they feed you, when they feed you goddamn, what's the word for it? Just a 5-star goddamn Chef Ramsay fucking buffet. You're just like, oh yeah, it's decent. It's decent. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, man. It's like, I just can't, bro. I can't take this shit seriously, bro. I cannot listen to people and take them seriously with what's going on, bro. Like, this game should be like Horizon Forbidden West. People should be holding this disc outside and praying to it, like praying to the sun, praying to the universe, that more games like it come into existence. That is where we should be at right now. That's where we should be at right now. But instead, we are here in the world where everybody asks for, like, everyone wants good content, and then you give them good content, and they shit on it. It's crazy to me. Like Elden Ring, people are hyping the fuck out of Elden Ring, and it's like, bro, what's this game gonna be like? A better fucking a better Dark Souls? Because like, yeah, Dark Souls has its fans, it has its community and whatever, but niggas hyping this game up like it's this fucking second coming of Christ or some shit like that. And it's like, bro, I'm looking at that fucking game, and this shit look like fucking Dark Souls, bro. It just look like some, like, bro. And I'm not talking about just the fucking graphics. I'm talking about the fact that this game does not look like from, and I've seen like quite a bit of fucking promotional material for this game. It does not look like it's pushing the medium forward in the slightest, bro. It does not look like it's pushing the industry forward at all. And you guys are hyping this shit up like it's a guaranteed game of the year. Niggas been hyping up Elden Ring since the announcement trailer, so don't even fucking tell me that there's some other fucking reasons. And unless you want to say that like there's just that many Souls fans, which there aren't, you can look at the sales for these Souls games. It's not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many fans out there for this shit. But people are treating it like it's just this, it's gonna be this groundbreaking game. It's not gonna be. I fucking promise you it's not gonna be. It's probably gonna be good. I'm not saying it's gonna be trash, but it's not about to like it's not about to push the medium forward. It's not about to push the industry forward. That's what it's not going to do. And then you get a game like Horizon that seems like it had the fucking like sole objective of pushing the industry forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you shit on it. I'm just ranting forever. I'm just ranting forever now. Like to wrap up, right? I want to say, like me with this channel, I hope that through this channel we can make the industry a slightly better place. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like until like me and the rest of the people that I work with, I swear it'd be feeling like it's up to us, bro. It'd be feeling like it's up to us to do something about this industry. Because if you guys are letting games like this die, letting games like this just fall into the fucking cracks, while simultaneously hyping up sometimes like literal garbage, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's gonna result in a world where the only thing that works are these multiplayer games. And I like multiplayer games, so I'll sit here and play them. You know what I'm saying? If y'all start putting out some quality multiplayer games, I will sit here and play them, sure. You get what I'm saying? But Horizon just raised the bar something serious. And I can't fuck with these other games. I can't do it. And you guys are like, and the people, when I say you guys, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like you're building a world in which it is better for you to drop a game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla than it is to drop a game like Horizon Forbidden West. You're like, and it's just, nah, bro. You're building a world where it's okay to drop a game like Dying Light 2. And the thing is, look, let games like Dying Light 2 exist. Let games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla exist, right? Okay, that's cool, bro. I'm not saying make less games. I'm not saying every game has to be like Horizon Forbidden West. But the fact that you are like, but here's the thing though, games like Horizon Forbidden West, that should be the target, my nigga. That should be what you're trying to hit. You get what I'm saying? You're not trying to hit Dying Light 2. Like, oh my god, it's so, oh my god, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, you're killing it. Like, you guys are really killing it. You get a game like The Last of Us Part 2, you shit on it. A game that's literally pushing the medium beyond where people didn't even think it could go. And then you get a game like this. It gives you exactly what you want out of a video game. Exactly. It's not like The Last of Us Part 2 where they tried to do something like experimental and something unique. Horizon Forbidden West is just a point blank. It's really simple. Just a great game. Then it also is doing something the industry just doesn't do. And you shit on it. I don't know, man. Slaughter is a fucking circus. It's a circus, bro. And you get involved in the circus, bro. You're either in the audience or you're a fucking clown. And like, hey, man, Maybe we can just be in the audience together on this channel, bro. Like, bro, it's a sad fucking case for me to like. I'm playing this amazing ass game that I can't even get over how insane this game is. I tap into the internet for 1 second. For 1 second, I see this goofy, stupid nigga shit, son. It's so dumb, son. Stupid, goofy shit. Like, goofy nigga shit, son. It's crazy, son. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Like, bro, these large people, son, need to use their voice and speak on what this game is. Because it's insane to me that people are letting this game. Like, oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. I can't. I'm done. Let me just stop talking. I know this video probably long as hell. If you watched this whole thing, shout out to you. Um, if you want to add anything to the conversation, please join the Mass Discord. Like, and of course, I mean, hopefully by this video, you can tell that I'm not just saying that, bro. Join the Discord, bro. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm out.